Hello everyone. In this video we are going to see the importance of Jyothirlinga in Hindu Shastra and the history of origin behind the formation of Jyothirlinga temples. As per ShivaPurana, once upon a time there was a discussion between Lord Vishnu and Lord Brahma regarding the supremacy of power. That discussion went into a debate, and in order to settle the debate, Lord Paramashiva appeared and created an infinite pillar of light which pierced the three lokas, Atala, Sutala, Patala, and instructed Vishnu and Brahma to find the end of light. Both of them went into an opposite direction, and after some time Lord Brahma said he found the end of light by producing a proof of Ketaki flower. But he lied. Whereas Vishnu agreed that he couldn't find the end of light. By the honest answer of Mahavishnu, Shiva was pleased and gave a boon that in future, in Kali Yuga, Mahavishnu will be worshipped as an eternal god. Whereas the dishonest answer of Brahma, Shiva was angered and cursed that in Kali Yuga, nobody will worship Lord Brahma. The light of that infinite pillar which fall on the earth is called the Jyothirlingas. Totally there are 64 Jyothirlingas. Among them, 12 are very auspicious, and every Hindu should go to this temple once in their lifetime. Moreover, all the 12 Jyothirlingas are located in our country. We all are very lucky that we born in this country. In Sanskrit, Jyothirlinga means, Jyoti means radiant of light, Linga means an image. In this 12 Jyothirlinga, which is very auspicious places, Lord Paramashiva himself stays here as a source of power and blesses the devotees to fulfill their desire. Now let us see which all these 12 Jyothirlinga and the history behind the origin of this Jyothirlinga temples. Somanath Jyothirlinga. This is the first Jyothirlinga formed on the earth. This Jyothirlinga is located in Gujarat state. As per mythological story, Lord Brahma's son Prajapati Daksha had 27 daughters. All the 27 daughters were married to Moon, but Moon was very affectionate towards a single daughter called Rohini. By seeing this, Prajapati Daksha was very angered and worried that Moon is not taking care of remaining wife. By this he cursed the Moon that he should fade his light and beautiness. In order to remove the curse, Moon made a penance for over a very long period of time. After that, Lord Shiva was pleased by his penance and appeared in this place and removed the curse of Moon. From that time it is called the Somanath Jyothirlinga temple. In Kannada, Soma means Chandra, Linga means Shiva. Here Lord Shiva stayed as a Somanath form. Mallikarjuna Jyothirlinga. This is the second Jyothirlinga formed on the earth. This is located in Srisailam, Andhra Pradesh district. King Parvata, the son of Silada Maharshi, prayed Lord Shiva for an atonement, means Prayaschitta. Lord Shiva was pleased by the King Parvata's prayer and gave a boon that he is going to stay on his body as per Parvata's desire. Thereafter, Parvata became a hill called the Sri Parvata. After some time, Lord Shiva and Goddess Parvati got married in this hill and stayed here as a Mallikarjuna and Brahmaramba goddess. Mahakaleshwar Jyothirlinga. This is the third Jyothirlinga located in Ujjain, Madhyapradesh. As per the Puranas, Ujjain became to known for its Avantika and was recognized for its beauty and the role as a spiritual epicenter. It was one of the most important cities where the students used to gather and study the sacred books. The king of Ujjain, Chandrasena, was a strong believer of Lord Paramashiva. Once upon a time, the rivalry of Ujjain city, the king Ripudamuna and the king Singaditya attacked the Ujjain city, and they got arrested all the devotees of Lord Paramashiva. King Ripudamuna and the Singaditya took the help of a Daman Dushan who had the boon from the Brahma of disappearing in nature. By knowing the cries and the worries of the Shiva devotees, Lord Paramashiva appeared here and he killed all the rivalries of the king Ujjain Chandrasena. This is the place where every Hindus will get the moksha and considered as the most important Jyotirlinga among the 12 of them. Omkareshwar Jyotirlinga. This Jyotirlinga located in Madhyapradesh. As per the mythological story, the king Mandata and his son made a penance for 1000 years in this place. By the strong penance, Lord Paramashiva was pleased and showered them a Jyotirlinga that is called the Omkareshwar Jyotirlinga. As per another mythological story, the son of King Mandata, that is Ambarisha and Muchkunda, these two sons made a penance for very long years in order to please Lord Paramashiva. By that, Lord Paramashiva showered the boom that is going to stay in this Mandata hill. Vaidhyanath Jyotirlinga or Vaidhyanath Jyotirlinga, both are same. This is the 5th Jyotirlinga located in Jharkhand district. Once upon a time, Ravana made a penance in Himalaya mountain and he was sacrificing his 9 head to Lord Paramashiva. When he was supposed to sacrifice his 10th head, Paramashiva appeared before him and asked for the boon. Then Ravana said he want to take the Kamana Jyotirlinga to his highland called Sri Lanka. Lord Paramashiva showered his desire, but on the condition that on the way of taking the Kamana Linga from Himalaya to Sri Lanka, in case if that linga was placed on the floor, then it will be the permanent place for Lord Shiva. On agreeing such condition, Ravana started his travel from Himalaya to Sri Lanka. But at the same time, all the celestial god was very scared and afraid. They all requested Mahavishnu to stop this taking the linga from Himalaya to Sri Lanka. Then Mahavishnu requested the Varuna Deva to enter the Ravana's body through Achamana. Achamana is a practice of Brahmin who is to take the dip of water 3 times while doing the Surya Namaskar and Sandhya Vandana. At the time of travelling from Himalaya to Sri Lanka by Ravana, it was about to sunset. Sandhya Vandana has to be done at the time of sunset itself. Then Ravana, when about to do that ritual, he saw a shepherd boy and requested him to keep this Kamana Linga until he finished the Surya Namaskar. But that boy was in a disguise of Mahavishnu. Immediately that boy kept the linga on the floor. Then it became the permanent place for Lord Paramashiva. That is called the Vaidhyanatheshwar Jyotirlinga. Why it is called Vaidhyanatheshwar means Vaidya means doctor. When Ravana was about to sacrifice his 10th head, Lord Paramashiva made all the cleaning of his injuries as a Vaidya. So that name is kept for this Jyotirlinga. Bhimashankar Jyotirlinga. This Jyotirlinga located in Pune, Maharashtra district on the bank of river Bhima. This temple was built by the Bhima, the son of Kumbhakarna. Once upon a time, there was a demon called Tripurasura, who used to give lot of torture and worries to sages and the gods of 3 worlds. All the gods and the sages prayed Lord Paramashiva to get rid of this demon. Immediately, Lord Paramashiva came to the earth to vanquish this demon Tripurasura. After a long battle between Daman and Lord Paramashiva, Tripurasura was killed. Then Lord Shiva slept on the Sahyadri mountain and the sweat of Lord Paramashiva turned into the Bhimashankar river. And this is the place where Bhimashankar Jyothirlinga Temple was built. Rameshwaram Jyothirlinga. This is the 7th Jyothirlinga. After winning a battle in Sri Lanka, Rama was about to move to Ayodhya. On the way he was moving, he decided to make a prayer to Lord Paramashiva by building a linga. So he insisted Hanuman to bring the linga from Mount Kailash. But Hanuman took very long time. Immediately Sita Mata built a linga from her own hand by using sand. And it was pleased by Paramashiva. Paramashiva took the avatar of Rameshwar Jyothirlinga and stayed here. Nageshwar Jyothirlinga. This is called the Ashtama Jyothirlinga. This is located in Dwarka, Gujarat. As per mythological story, a demon called Dwarka arrested a Supriya. Supriya was a strong devotee of Lord Shiva. He kept her under his control and Supriya chanted Om Namah Shivaya mantra for 1,00,000 times. By her prayer, Lord Paramashiva appeared and vanquished the demon Dwarka. And Paramashiva took a avatar of Naga. Naga means snake. By this act, Supriya built a linga that is called Nageshwar Jyothirlinga. Now also people can take the darshan of Lord Paramashiva in the form of Naga. Snakes are the prominent species in this place. On every Mahashivaratri festival, the snake used to roam inside the shrine of this temple. Kashi Vishwanath Jyothirlinga. This is the 9th Jyothirlinga and very special among 12 of them. This is the place where the Atma will get the moksha. And Pitrudosha Pariyara Puja will be done in this temple, Kashi Vishwanatheshwara. This place is very sacred because Lord Paramashiva himself established a linga, that is Kashi Vishwanatheshwara Jyothirlinga. Later on, temple was built by a strong devotee of Lord Shiva, the King Harishchandra. Every Hindu should go to this temple in order to get the mukti. Trimbakeshwar Jyothirlinga. This is located in Maharashtra and very important Jyothirlinga where Kalasarpa Dosha Puja will be done. Trimurtis, Brahma, Vishnu and Maheshwara stayed in one Jyothirlinga. Once upon a time, when Gautama Maharshi stayed with his wife Ahalya in Brahmagiri hill, there was a continuous famine and people used to suffer a lot. Gautama Maharshi arranged a shelter, food for the people in his ashram, and he requested Varuna Deva to give a sufficient rain in order to grow food grains. By that, the punyas of Gautama Maharshi got increased intensively. By saying that, Lord Indra was very jealous and other rishis also very jealous of Gautama Maharshi because its punya is keep on multiplying day by day. They all made an idea in order to decrease the punya of Gautama Maharshi. Indra ordered the Varuna Deva to make a heavy rain and all the food grains in the field of Gautama Maharshi should vanish. Simultaneously, other rishis arranged a cow to vanish the food grains in Gautama Maharshi's field. By saying that, when the Gautama Maharshi was about to move that cow, it died immediately. Then Gautama Maharshi made a penance and requested Paramashiva to release Ganga from his head in order to wash out his sin. By the penance of Gautama Maharshi, Lord Paramashiva was very pleased and he released Ganga from his head and vanished the sin of Gautama Maharshi, and he instructed the Ganga to stay in that place, and that place is called Trimbakeshwar Temple. Later on, the temple was built by the Gautama Maharshi, and this place became the very important place among the 12 Jyothirlinga. Kedarnath Jyothirlinga. This Jyothirlinga is located in Uttarakhand. In the Himalayan range of 1200 feet, this temple is beautifully built. The linga in this Kedarnath is a Swayambhu. Only in the month of May and June, the devotees are allowed to visit the temple. Before visiting this temple, the devotees are supposed to cross the river Ganga and Yamuna. It is a belief that the people who take the bath in this Ganga and Yamuna and take the blessings of Kedarnatheshwara, they will get the emancipation, means moksha. As per mythological story, after the war in Kurukshetra, the Pancha Pandavas was to do the atonement, means Paschatapa. They want to get rid of the sins which they have done in the war. They decided to worship Lord Paramashiva and take the atonement and vanish their sin in the war. But Paramashiva wanted to avoid them and he took the form of bull. Immediately Bhima saw the bull and he guessed that this is the form of Paramashiva. Immediately that bull disappeared on the earth, and that place is called the Kedarnath. Now also we can see the shape of that linga. It is like a hood of bull. Grishneshwar Jyothirlinga. This is the 12th and the last Jyothirlinga which formed on the earth. Once upon a time, a strong devotees of Paramashiva, Sudharma and Sudeha, had a happy married life. But Sudeha didn't have the children. So she requested her husband Sudharma to get married her sister called Gushma. After some time, Sudharma and Gushma got married and Gushma got a child. They both were living very happily. On some bad time, Sudaya got the evil thought in her mind that her sister is controlling her husband and she is neglecting. Due to this bad thought, she took the second child of Sudharma and Gushma and killed it. After killing that, she threw that body into a pond where the Gushma is to do the prayer to Lord Shiva by doing abhisheka from that pond water. When they came to know that Sudeha killed her child, they was very upset and they were about to kill Sudeha. But Gushma made a strong prayer of Om Namah Shivaya near that pond and returned home. Immediately that killed child returned to her home and said Lord Paramashiva saved him. Paramashiva appeared in front of her and asked for the boon. She requested by folding her two hands to forgive the sin of her sister Sudeha. Lord Paramashiva was pleased by her prayer and gave a boon that he is going to stay in this place as a Grishneshwar. By this I am ending the video of Jyothirlinga series. I hope you all enjoy the video. This is my small effort in giving the information with regard to the history and origin of Jyothirlinga in our country. And I pray Lord Paramashiva to fulfill all your desire and shower His Ashirvad on me. Thank you.
Vande Jagat Karanam, Vande Pannagabhushanam Mrigadharam, Vande Pashunam Patim.